How much of it is profit? 54 million.
More than Chilwick.
More than Chidwick? Good answer. He say more than Chidwick. Chidwick say 5 or 10 million.
I'm with them on that one.
I am as well.
You remember when we were playing my game back in the days? You played. Sometimes there was throttle till the bottom. You remember? What was the last one? The last throttle sometimes was 6,000 euro or something. 6,400. Yeah. Leon was showing the last guy and say, straddle.
Leon.
Yeah, it was very fun. We had a very fun game.
Oh dear.
Really fun to find queens against jacks when you've just straddled.
10?
Tu joues combien?
J'ai démarré avec 50, j'ai dû gagner quelques pouces, je dois être à 54.
That's 54.
I was going to say I got 54. I was going to say I think that's French for I have queens.
All-in?
T'as fait all-in? Pay. Call.
Pay declared. I think pay means cool.
Tapis.
Ouais, bien sûr.
Tapis, tapis.
Jacks v queens. It's weird. Obviously, you know, we're playing
I will let,
50 big
Mickey
blinds
choose what he
effective here
wants
with
to
the straddle on. But it's not as comfortable a spot as when we were playing the stand-up, right? When there's a little bit of nonsense going on.
Yeah, you know, it's not, as spots with jacks go, it's not your favourite. I think it's going to be fine though, but it's, yeah, you're right, it's not as happy as it could be.
Well, Yo's as happy as he can be on this ace-7-5. No increase in equity and a run out.
Say always good to win the first one.
Oh, we're running twice, okay.
I think Jack coming out.
Ace King trait. Only a jack. And it's for half the pot. No. Yo gets the full double.
I found a way out.
Yeah.
Robert has a straight.
I knew you had 7
Crazy.
8.
How was turn?
I forgot. Open-ended maybe. Open-ended I think. He makes open-ended.
No, he had pair and
5.
Wait.
On the turn.
5 and 9. Run out.
Yeah, 5.
No, I should just shove the turn.
5 and 4?
I wanted you to bluff.
5 in.
I bet he doesn't fold.
No. You got 20k behind him.
At
Yeah.
the turn I call.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Who's goes it? You like a limp in the small blind, don't you? You had ace-8 of diamonds last time.
Poor Mehdi's head's on Mars and Rob's noising him up from the big.
Yeah, I added.
Gets the 7 deuce and the 7 deuce game on as well.
I think we can call that last hand hidden run good.
Oh
We
yes.
saw a lot last night.
Need to
Very
find
much
the
so.
strength of your hands.
Goes Rob after that 7 deuce game you just alluded to.
Oh, he's limped in with another good one.
It's almost like a kind of Chuck Norris joke, like Patrick Antonius is so good, when he gets cored, he wins anyway.
Yeah.
What did you say, Patrick? Oh, the limb shots?
Nice thought from Mehdi here. Rob does have the gut shot with the 7 deuce, but it would also give Mehdi the straight, so he's drawing pretty thin. Although I did just see
I just don't know if this has gluten
a
problem.
3% hand win the pot last time, so two in a row would be quite something.
Yeah, and I think the graphics are a little bit behind. He is playing more than 22k, Mehdi.
Yeah, it looks like he has. Top.
I'll play with either.
If he was playing 22, it would be the easiest decision ever, just to pile it in, and then Rob's got to call off 10k more with just the 7-9 basically dead.
Tomorrow is 6th. Yeah, 7th would be good for me.
Yeah, okay.
Would work.
Yeah, I want to play. Have you ever played?
9 on the turn.
Did you play tennis?
Paddle. No, I played paddle a lot. Yeah. I have. I'm
It is say you don't
Not
play.
exactly what you're hoping for,
No,
is
I don't.
Mehdi. You
I
know,
mean, I
you do lose to 9 now, but
last
does lead.
3 years I played. No, let's just say last 2.5 years I play maybe 4.
Certainly a
5
card that
times.
favours.
But I'm very good
Favours
if
Mehdi.
I want to.
Let's see if Rob goes for it here.
But
No, but
it's
gonna be perfect. You're gonna play with me now
yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you'd think that. I think Rob is kind of.
because I'm really.
He will just be betting
average. No, not average.
9x and stuff on the flop as well.
I played all kinds
So
of
it might be a little
games
bit more
where
neutral
I'm
than we
not
thought,
gonna
but
start hitting, like,
Rob raised 3 though,
super
right?
hard
He did,
overhead.
yeah.
Just place the ball.
Yeah. No, I know it's
a
a lot
fun
of
game,
plays the
fun
ball.
game.
I noticed that.
But,
really,
Yeah, he hasn't folded yet, and he maybe
know about
has
it, Luis,
devious
though. We're gonna try.
intentions.
He's gone for the float.
I think, is that a raise? It's a
He
raise.
has gone for the raise,
Yeah.
35. Excuse me.
Determined to win this pot with a 7 deuce, and you can see now that the action that this game does bring, even if the bounty might not be that big, it's, you know, the pots get big because of it.
Yeah, barring any disasters, it's a nice hand for me to have straight after that aces hand.
I think Battle is one of the most
Should be
amazing
winning a
games in a way that
sizable pot here, but you never know.
Yeah, I mean,
Friday.
it can be tough as well because you know, even
I've seen very low
a top player like Mehdi,
getting incredible good game.
you still say, you know, you're still,
much
have
fun
you
and
just
how much
dealt with that
that
hand
you get
before
to
and
when the
consigned it to
ball
memory, or is it
doesn't
still
die?
lurking in your
Like,
mind while you're trying to play this other
levels
pot?
that-
You're now getting raised in the turn again. Like, there's a lot going on, and it's going to be
any kind of exercise.
actually tough to keep the
You know,
composure.
and be able to even play in general.
yeah. Yeah,
And paddle,
Paddle is the poker of you know those.
Big river
chess,
card
of
coming.
chess.
107k pot already.
If chess is tennis, paddle is poker. Yes, I'm sure. That's my opinion. If chess is tennis, because to get good at
Rob
chess,
gets
you need,
there.
like, to study so much.
Yeah.
And in poker,
Rob
you
does
can
make a
just,
pair.
like, navigate your way.
Which I'm sad to see because I was looking forward to the 3-barrel bluff.
Yeah, I think now you can beat ace queen and ace 10 and stuff, so you
Yeah.
just maybe it might save Rob a bit of money on the river here,
Yeah, but tennis there's also
but it
there's
might
very good players
also
with all kind
not.
of techniques.
Might go for it.
either way,
7 of
but
hearts in
yeah,
hand.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but
Chess, tennis, paddle, poker.
Oh wow, and he pulls the trigger.
very fun.
And Mehdi is thinking, what have I walked into today?
Every 2 weeks.
Did the black cat cross my path on the way? Did, you know, what is going
I'm
on?
looking to
Back
play
to
now,
back
but,
head in the
I
vice.
didn't play because of my hip.
Super tough spot here for
It's actually
Mehdi.
more aggressive if I play with good players than tennis.
The call is remaining
If I play with
75k
good
to win this
players
pot.
in paddle, it's more aggressive than in tennis.
You need to go on your
Yes, because I had to sprint and I had to move.
I think if I get shown the ace 3 and then I get shown the 7 deuce, I'm rocketing straight into the sun.
You know, you're really reaching. They put it in a corner. You
No mercy from Rob, just, you know.
Help me out, Rob.
And in tennis, you can anticipate and you can.
Oh, to help you out.
See what they have to say.
What do you have?
What do you think I have?
Both great. I still like tennis better
Queen 10?
for myself as a sport. When
No
I'm
hearts?
physically fit, I enjoy it more. But paddle is really amazing.
Why wouldn't I have heart? Not possible?
Can't give too many clues out. You guys are very good players.
Am I? I'm just burning money over here.
This would be quite an interesting time to show a card again.
Oh, I thought he was throwing that for out though.
7 of hearts is a good card to show here.
Yeah, it is,
Is
but
it this hard in a tournament also?
he's done quite a lot of showing cards.
Yeah, I was going to say, we have seen it from Rob tonight
I think I
already,
have the
that maybe we
discipline to
will.
keep folding hands
In
aside.
this
it again.
room, when you have
I
the
think if
tournament
Rob
final
doesn't
table,
say anything
it's
else,
also- yeah, but
I
also
think
it's
this is
also
going to work.
What do you have?
I'm still
I think if
Moroccan,
he keeps
you know?
going,
I
maybe
still
it'll
have
be too much.
I still have
because of
Oh, he's thinking about it.
blood. I don't know how to say it in English.
He wants to show that 7.
I can't say what I'm expecting you to do.
Yeah, I played 2 days in a row on the table. Our final table was so long. Because so
Why did you put the ceiling so high? Queen 10?
I'm surprised how deep we are also. The structure is so good.
Yeah.
1 hour levels. Yeah.
poker should be like this.
I mean, what was the last table
Probably the most
when we
interesting
passed
part of this hand.
60, 120, and I have 9.6. So I have
right?
like, I mean, I have like 80 big blinds or 90 big blinds. Average is like 5.3.
All I can say
Average
is
is like
I'm enjoying the moment.
Average is like
We are too,
Having you
Mr. Mehdi.
in this situation.
final pen. It's pretty deep.
I love it. I love tournaments like that.
Someone
Yeah.
as smart as
You
you
know, I prefer to play
in
cash
this
games, but
situation.
when it's like this,
I can only be happy about it.
You think I'm smart?
Probably more than all the other guys up there combined.
Don't say too much, Rob.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. No one car shadowing in this one?
Oh no. I feel like Rob has him right where he wants him, and something he says or a card show could
Which one do you want to see?
could change that.
No, you offer it.
Which one do you want to see?
He's done it for Arno Shin in the
Yes.
Seven of Hearts.
Yes, I love it. I love it. I was begging for this
That's
moment.
not my word, right?
you are a man of your word. I mean, only Rob do those things. I love it.
I think,
Who else
think-
would show you a card?
I think that
So
might
nice.
cost him
You are-
now.
I don't
great
think
boss.
so.
You think?
No, Seven of Hearts can be a flush, can be 10-7, can be 9-7.
No, I understand. Yeah, I understand.
I think it's going to work now.
I think.
Hey, he show you a card.
I
Not
think it
many
was
players
working
would do
before.
For free, we sell them usually in Opera's game. We sell those cards.
Interesting card, right?
Very interesting one. I guess I would have sell it. I would have sell it expensive.
No, you will not sell it for too expensive, so you wouldn't buy.
No, this
Oh,
one.
maybe I would have sell it for something.
I just
Definitely super
folded
nice.
because I thought you showing.
Super nice to give it for free.
I just folded this. Now I'm looking
Let
at
him
you.
choose.
You see what I mean? He's like his whole demeanor. I feel like has changed.
I don't know. I think I see the 7 and it makes me fold.
They should add the stand-up token to the
You
graphic.
look disappointed that that was this card that I chose. Why is that?
Always makes it harder to watch
How
when
many clues do you want in poker?
there's no like
I
represent.
can't show you the other one, you'll know what to do. I'll help you as much as I can, right?
I know, it's very,
Nothing
very,
more I
nice,
can help you, yeah?
very nice of you.
Oh.
Can't ask for more than
Can't just like say, what have you got when you're all in? There you go, make a decision.
There you go. By the way, I've seen you doing that one day.
Okay,
He
guys,
does
what
lay
can
it
I tell you?
down.
I would applaud. This is one of the best things I've seen in my life.
Oh, incredible bluff by Rob. And gets the 7 deuce bounty.
Oh, the icing on the cake.
I expect you don't show if he chooses the other
Can't show
card.
the
You've got to
second
feel
card,
for
I like
Mehdi.
it,
Those
but I
last two
can't-
hands.
This is.
The absolute blender.
This is.
I feel a bit for Mehdi as well. I just-
Massively.
You let
Two
him
have parts,
choose.
parts and back.
But he's not going to show. He's not going to show the two of diamonds, is he?
It's
No, but I mean, you let him choose. He let,
But those was a pair.
deuce.
But those
Yeah,
was a
but
pair.
what about if I turn the deuce over? I can have full
But what
Oh, I
flows?
can hit full house, right?
But those on the board. Those on the board.
But what flows?
Yeah, but there's nine.
Guys, what flows? 9 deuce?
Nine pairs.
9, 9, 8. Do.
Come on, if he has 9 deuce. Good luck if he has 9 deuce.
Or 9 doors.
No way. No, he doesn't show the
like.
deuce.
No, but he didn't pick himself.
No, I know, but if
Well, there you have
he
it.
picks
After
the
that
other card, you
hand,
could just say, I can't show.
Rob now the big winner.
I don't know.
The
Just
trick is
shy
I
of
like
100k
Mendy, so
up.
I give him the chance, right?
That is so insane that this board comes and this
Mehdi on the other
happens.
end of it. He's down 125k.
Exactly, 7
Yeah,
of.
so
And you have the
crazy.
kid.
This is
You have
like
the
in a
most
movie.
This is your virals game.
And the,
You know, you
60k
make
winner.
these rounders and
Perhaps
you
got a good
make
start,
the
held on
scene
to
and
that.
You know, this is exactly what
Doubled
happens.
his money.
It's gonna be a lot of views. Oh my God, Rob.
wait, is there a round circle or not?
He showed the 7, I
More rounds,
didn't
okay.
even cross my mind. That's a possibility.
I mean,
That is so insane. That is.
if you don't show me a card, I think I end up calling.
Yeah, see
lost
that?
his ear.
Steve, who doesn't show, he ends
I
up
didn't
calling.
lose.
Yeah?
I don't
Got to
wanna-
play devil's
I don't
advocate,
want
you
to show
know.
you the
Yeah,
card.
no, I'm counting that. I'm keeping track in my own, on the own commentator's
You're lucky
game
you
here.
picked that card, right? It's 10-7 of hearts, right?
As main event, Onyx.
Must we veer so far from the simplicity of Tough Spot?
Yes.
He's in the blender, just not.
The one and only.
Mr. Adrian Mateus
Even please don't take all my
in the
money.
seats.
Yeah, you are exactly the position that I didn't want, but
Chat goes wild.
Good luck, Patrick.
if you want to get invited.
Good luck tomorrow, Patrick.
I'm just reading the chat. We have Adrian is not here.
How much of it is profit? 54 million.
More than Chilwi.
More than Chidwick. Good answer. He say more than Chidwick. Chidwick say 5 or 10 million. Yeah.
Claim the horse.
So if you have the horse, you win any future hands, you don't pay rake. Okay.
He caught me, he managed.
Kind of fun.
Who the hell came up with that?
And snowball. It's a long story how we got to that stage of the game, but that's how it happened. Oh, 7 deuce.
1,000, 2,000, 4,000 straddle.
Straight into roll.
Yellow. Guess? Guess? Guess what?
He did say he'd not had a real hand.
Rob, it was a mixed game.
Oh
of
my
Rob
word.
and Bahamas.
Yo.
Suddenly you put me
And suddenly I'm playing 1,000, 2,000,
By the way,
$4,000.
credit to him here.
PL, obviously with my own money.
Did not
So
break
it's just
stride
like,
when looking down at aces.
guys, stop
Yeah,
it.
it's not easy to do actually.
It's really not.
How much is it? 3K?
Yeah.
Agree?
Careful what you wish
How
for,
many
Rob.
players at the end in the 50k?
15?
6.
No
For
one.
a real hand. And
Hands like,
And,
cheers,
It
guys.
was like
With the setup
sit and
here.
go, like what?
There's my 1k.
I bubble.
You bubble? Like you lost heads up or no?
Could be a biggie.
You made it 2 paid.
2 paid.
Yeah, with 81k
And
back.
you?
Rob's got to show some
How many
restraint, you would
dynamics
think, but
Arthur and Alex.
How many
Dynamics
joined?
are
How many
dynamics.
was the pool? 6 players. 6
Rob tends to be a take you to the streets kind of
I
guy.
mean,
yeah, definitely.
when you see the table, it's
With the
not.
7 deuce on as well.
No, I will.
Yeah.
It's even
Tomorrow I will
nicer to
I
flat
will
pre. You don't want that 7
introduce
deuce
them.
folding, do
Guys,
you?
let's play 50k, but blinds doesn't go into. Blinds
Rob doesn't wanna
blinds
see
doesn't increase. Just
low
like
flop
50k
here.
buy-in, blind stays the same.
It's an awkward one.
Yeah, why not? But yeah.
I'll never finish.
No, until someone busts. Or you can even cash out. How to create cash game?
Yeah, he's a.
Yeah.
It's not the
Today I
best
wanted
for
to
Rod to
play,
see.
but
It's not the worst either,
I
is
know
it?
I'm
Could be in
getting
trouble here.
I didn't sit.
Huh?
I didn't
Certainly
play
calling
either.
at least
No, I
one.
wanted to play
Something
to
to
have
this
fun,
size.
but since it's tournament, I won't play tournament.
The quarter pot.
Yeah.
But it is like if they agree to play 50k buying cash game, I will play.
How did you bubble? Post flop or first flop? No?
Different bad beat. 6s against 4s. Falling everywhere.
Collects to call.
50k sits in there. Well, theoretically a brick, but I guess there are some sort of ace-5 suited in there. Both players could have that holding.
Yeah, Rob could definitely
JRB is
have the
telling
5
you
in
to
his
call.
hand, but ace is just too strong to not be trying to get all the
Have to
money
call
in.
or fold?
Obviously,
says.
Yo knows he can't have ace-5 suited, given that he has the corresponding combinations.
It's a great point, James.
That's what I'm here for. Quick call from Rob. I think this was always coming, the 2 streets. It's the 3rd street that'll be the big question, perhaps. The one that Rob can potentially get away from it. I'm not sure if he will.
I agree, yeah. Flop and turn seem pretty mandatory.
Spades missing, certainly a factor. Remember, this one was a hands open. With 7 deuce, I might add. Rob 3-bet. That action is quite common at this table. And a Yovar or cold 4-bet from the big blind. That not quite so common. Up to now. Quarter pot on the flop. Bit under half on the turn.
Yeah, and if Rob does have a 5 here, there's not really much you can do. You've just got to put this in, haven't you? There's so many hands you can be called by.
Guess the most natural bluff, like an ace-king of spades type hand. Here we go. 53k on request. No snap. Yo is now a very happy boy.
Indeed.
I mean, it's all well and good and us trying to analyze this one, but this just comes down to the experience of the two players, right?
Yeah.
Some players you call against here, some you would never call. Sometimes it's a flip.
Yeah, it's just so hard with a 7 deuce on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that's just always in every range almost, especially ones
Right.
which are just, you know, super aggressive pre-flop turn and
Probably get a
reverse.
call.
It's an honest answer.
Because even with like aces or kings, you've got to be worried about the 5, right? Against me. So it looks like a desperate shove.
It's one of those. You can be worried about the 5, but it's still a good bet, isn't it? It's just not deep enough to be
Nope.
not going for value.
What's going on here?
Rob doing that.
And the pot.
Oh, he's counting the pot.
I mean, I wouldn't advise this in your game at home,
Yeah.
but, you know, if you happen to own the venue at which your game is
I'm not allowed
played,
to ask the dealer what's in the pot. So I have
crack on.
to count it myself.
It's a fair point. You're not allowed to ask the dealer, but you can just count it yourself.
Some Pellegrini.
What?
I think he's kind of already made up his mind with this one. Seen him make some good folds tonight, but I think he is going to call. And
It's funny because we were sort of jesting that, you know, he's like, I haven't had anything to work with. And now he finally does get a big starting hand, perhaps that emotional attachment.
yeah, possible.
Be a thing. And yeah, he
Let's
is going to
call.
make the call.
Aces.
Aces on display. Jack's in the bin, and
You woke
additional
up quick when I called. You looked tired before
53k
that.
moves across the table. Big pop, 195.
Very tired before that.
Yo Viral's game might be Rob's house, but it is Yo Viral's game.
Another big stack now at the table as well. Takes you viral to just shy of 200k.
Thank you.
Potentially some more big pots ahead of us, James.
Oh yeah.
Deep stacks here.
It's funny, when I left the booth a couple of hours ago, you're always in that spot. The games can go different ways. And it didn't feel like it was really, hadn't quite burst into life, so to speak. Played game in that
I'll
game.
take
Fantastic
it.
game, yeah.
One orbit
Really, really
break, so
good
you
fun.
guys can do
The
after
hands take
this.
ages, but
Yeah,
pips and flushes.
I'd have to deal that one.
Yeah, it was good.
Too much for me. I'm a simple man.
Yeah, I had a headache, but I enjoyed it.
4, right?
It's great when you got like 10-10 showing that you actually drawing it like a nice flush behind or something. Oh, you go that way. You think they're going flushes, you're going pips. Oh, that's a good flop if you're playing a particular hand. They're not.
These two heads up again. If we might see something out of Rob.
How much? 3.4.
Yeah, not surprised to see this actually. Does float. Jack 8 of hearts.
Oh, he's got some money to win back.
Not the turn he was after.
Good bet from Yo Viral. Because the 7-7 deuce board, you wouldn't expect there are that many hands, in theory, that check call and then fold to 5k, but he knows his man.
Maybe a straddle.
Yeah. Did you raise? Did you call? Okay, straddle.
Straddle will be on. Yo needs a token. And is it Jamie who needs a token? Is that would explain the A6 perhaps last hand? Yeah.
Yes, that's it, isn't it? That does make a lot of sense.
So those two throwing it out. And Mehdi's the other one. So someone's going to win a token this hand.
You know how much you played, Jamie?
70 something?
Huh?
70 something?
Oh, hello.
How do you like that?
Space, bait. Let's check on over to you, Mr. Viral.
And as you alluded to, James, these two both know that the other one needs to win the pot to not pay that squid fine. So this is actually going to be very difficult for Yo Viral to get away, however it plays. Maybe a fourth spade comes.
Jamie can find the raise here.
Yeah, very hard for Yo to fold. And he is going to find that raise.
It's a puke feeling, isn't it, when you've got that top pair? You wanted to see a couple of reluctant calls. Obviously, raise means you can win more, but it also means all these kind of hands are possible.
Yeah, there's a chance he just puts this in as well, but I think minimum call. Great spot for Jamie. 87% favourite. Just doesn't want to see the spade to kill the action, but maybe they get it in anyway. Before that spade can possibly come. What Yo's deciding now.
The limp from Jamie, I raised 7k from Yo. And Jamie called 7x. Those two and Mehdi without the squid token. Adds that extra layer. It's always hard, you know where people's thresholds are for those things to do, because as I mentioned before, the Squid Game is not the biggest game, but there's that emotional attachment to it. Of course, the banter comes with regularly getting punished on it. As the call is made by Yo, Jamie has popped back. Like you say, just wants to see a non-spade turn here. And that's what he's been treated to.
This is going to be very difficult. I think the play is to just move all in. Like you do, just have the king of spades, ace of spades.
How much do you need for?
Maybe a king 10, 9, 10. Maybe a weaker queen. He was check raising for value. I think you just got to go with it all, and very hard for Yo to get away.
All in he goes. He's going to ask for a count, find out, it's pot size bet. Again, another knife edge decision.
This would be an off the scale fold, especially with the squid in play.
Oh my God.
Well, there's one thing we learned over the last couple of days. Johan is very capable of making good folds.
Very true.
How are you doing?
Seen it a number of times.
Yeah,
But
you're
this one's just... It's just so different because it's not a polar spot, is it? It's not like flush or nothing.
Right.
You can have
I will need some time.
lots of different spade combos. Even he could just have the same hand as well. Could just have king queen, couldn't he?
Yeah, I guess a little bit got to approach one of the themes as to how he thinks Jamie's going to act from this seat pre-flop in the cutoff when he does need a token. Only two remaining.
Exactly, yeah.
So, do we give him king queen? I wonder. Yeah, I'm sure Yo's thinking that through now. How's Jamie played these spots earlier today when he's been chasing tokens? Has he been raising or has he just been limping?
How often you play cash game? How often you play cash game? Not much. Hard
I'm
to
thinking give him king queen.
Yeah, like
That's in there.
good games, right? 5-10 days a year, maybe.
You've just seen as well in the last hand, you know, he's open a6 off and then the other 3-bet, so It does sort of mess with your ranges when you are after that.
Yeah.
After that token.
Anyway, the other way for me. 5-7 turn was playing.
Be incredibly impressed if you did fold this one.
Not much.
The other folds we've seen him make this week, I thought they were pretty good folds, but I actually would be the most impressed if he could get away from this.
It's just brutal as well, because if it is this value, it's just, you're dead.
Exactly, yeah. What do you think, chat? What are you doing here? If you're sat as Yo Viral, you're putting this in. It's a pot size shove on the turn. No spade in hand. You're holding the king queen. Would you fold? Would you call?
What's our dream scenario here? We call and get shown like king 10 with the king of spades. Is that the?
Yeah, obviously all the ace of spade combos. I mean, it's not the worst bluff with just like 10-9 off with a 10 of spades. King jack with a king of spades.
Oh, that's going to be a shrug and call. And it is a shrug and call. And
it's an oh wow. An almost impossible fold, I think.
Yeah, I'm drawing this.
Lost. We would never pay him 20% or 20%.
I think that reaction there from Yo was probably more along the lines of annoyed with himself because he clearly wanted to fold. Got a feeling it won't be 40k at the end of the night.
Why is that then?
There'll be a change.
You think?
Significant change.
Fold by hands with
Rob,
the 9-10.
he's not just going to lock up 40k, is he? He'd rather lose 100.
I think I should bet 50k there.
On the river?
Yeah.
I would call that.
Sort of seemed resigned to it being 40, so...
Maybe you're right.
Sure. Oh, you got a lot of value. You went really big on the flop.
Here's the matchup we want to see. Yo Viral, heads up versus Adrian.
Yeah, I wasn't happy on the flop.
Really?
Not much
When
for
you
both.
raised so big.
You think I've got ace-9?
Happily
Yeah,
checks
but
this
I bet-
back,
I
having
bet
raised
out.
pre and
Call.
bingo.
Raise.
You went massive.
5x, sure bet, second. Still a good fold. Not many people can just fold the 9 there.
After so much pressure, I think.
A lot of pain out
A lot
there.
of people can.
I went small on the turn.
Not that.
Third pot, 45.
45 into 60.
No, it's 35 on the flop, plus the bit in the middle, 90 in the pot. I went half pot.
No, not that much.
Yeah, 35.
I raised a 7 on the flop and you made it 30.
35.
I think it was 30. 35?
That's 70 plus the money in the middle.
So 75.
25. I bet 45. 60% pot.
Yeah.
Could have gone bigger on the. I just, if you've got like the nut flush draw, I want to keep you in. That's why.
Yo Viral seriously considering this one.
You off it. You know?
6k into 8k. There's no betting till the river.
I mean,
Just
yeah.
get away.
There we go.
Because you're not worried about 9 deuce, are you? So you can call. You can call with the nut flush draw there.